What's up, guys? Did you see that trailer? Now, a lot of people are saying that it revealed too much, and even the director was on social media saying, don't watch it, it reveals a lot. But I didn't think we saw too much. I honestly didn't. That's my interpretation of the trailer, and I'm going to get straight into this breakdown right now. So the first thing I want to point out yet again is Obi-Wan's theme prefacing this trailer yet again with that whole harp chord hit. That's all I want to say about the matter. I'm not going to go in and interpret any further because y'all know how I feel about Obi-Wan's connection and involvement in this new arc and where I think it may go. Rey Kenobi. In the next sequence, we have Snoke allegedly saying to Kylo, "When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power, and beyond that, something truly special." I believe this sequence is happening when Kylo is back with Snoke completing his training, and I guess he's showing some doubt and Snoke has to give him some kind of pep talk. Next, we've got Rey sort of pleading to Luke about helping her. She says, "Something inside me has always been there. Then I was awake, and I need help." And you know what I'm going to say, right? Obi-Wan has been lurking in her mind this whole time, and she needs help coming to terms with what this power is inside of her. Luke is in front of her now, and he's the only immediate help this world can offer her. Then we get to see some incredible power coming from Rey as she meditates with Luke's help. However, Luke references the time of the Jedi Academy massacre, while saying, "I've seen this raw strength only once before," obviously referring to Ben Solo or Kylo, and we can see shots of the ruined Jedi Academy at the hands of his betrayal. He goes on, "It didn't scare me enough then. It does now." So obviously Luke is showing some hesitance in training yet another Padawan that has the potential that Ben did, scared of history repeating itself and training Rey only to see her fall to the dark side and betray him like Ben did. In the next sequence, we get to see Kylo have one of his signature temper tantrums again, but then it cuts to a battle sequence in which Leia is involved. Suffice to say, this trailer makes it seem like he's about to fire on the ship Leia is on, possibly killing her. But I have to remind everyone that the producers have already said they weren't going to kill off Leia. But what's surprising about this shot is that Kylo is yet again showing some hesitation before he presumably presses the trigger. I don't know how to interpret this scene, but it definitely makes me recall a lot of the theories that people have been posting about a possible redemption for Kylo and that the light still tugs away at him even now. It'll be interesting to see, but I doubt, or rather don't want to see a redemption arc for him. I think it'd be more interesting in my opinion. Here it looks like Chewie has a new friend. Nothing more to say about this. In this shot, we finally get to see Captain Phasma in action. I echo the same sentiment that fans echoed when The Force Awakens finally hit theaters. Phasma felt wasted. But I always knew there was going to be a reckoning for her, and it looks like it's going to play out with Finn, a former pupil. This has a lot of potential to be a very dramatic and climactic scene. Here, Luke is saying this is not going to go the way you think. He's been really traumatized by the events of the massacre. There's no doubt he went into hiding, or at least exile, for 30 years. I guess it's only natural that he show some sort of hesitation. In response to what? I don't know. Perhaps he's speaking to Rey again and trying to reason with her about awakening her powers further. But in this shot, it looks like he's been taken down. So perhaps there is a confrontation at some point with someone, Kylo or Snoke perhaps, where he's backed into a corner and ushering out warnings to his opponent. In this next couple of shots, we finally see a clear and physical Snoke and not some hologram, which reveals that we'll finally meet him. But the way this next sequence is cut together, showing Rey being tortured in some way within the same reddish room, leads me to believe that at some point in the movie, there will be a confrontation between Snoke, Kylo, Rey, and or Luke, depending, and Snoke will sense something in her, and he's telling her, "Fulfill your destiny." There's also a very good possibility that he's telling this to Kylo as well, but we won't know until December. And finally, Rey trying to seek out a sense of belonging in this world, or at least in the grand scheme of things. I'll tell you, baby girl, you're a Kenobi, and you are destined to finish what your grandfather started. As Obi-Wan Kenobi's granddaughter, you are destined to have a confrontation and clash with Anakin's grandson. So going all the way back to the fated battle on Mustafar, you're going to have to clash again. It's going to be Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Anakin Skywalker. Yet again, we're going to have Obi-Wan's granddaughter and Anakin's grandson. So how do I feel about the trailer? It was a good trailer. A lot of people are saying that it spoiled way too much and that it showed too much of the story. And the director is helping that out, saying, don't watch the trailer, it's revealing way too much. But I kind of feel like this is a misdirection. Trailers are always seemingly cut in a way to make you feel a certain way about a certain situation. And we always watch the movie, and that scene never plays out, or one of the scenes plays out and it's in one section of the movie, and then the next scene plays out and it's in another section of the movie. They're always cut together to make us seem like everything is in order, in a chronological sequence of events. But that's almost never the case. And all of the echoes of it's been spoiled and all of that stuff, we go through this with every single trailer. Just recently, we went through with Spider-Man Homecoming. Nobody saw what was coming with that movie. Everyone thought we saw everything. We saw the ferry, we saw the airplane battle. Oh no, we saw too much. No, everyone just relax. This happens with every single movie nowadays. Everybody says we saw too much, and then we go see the movie and we didn't. Plays out completely different from the way we thought it was going to play out. So it's a great trailer. It gets me hyped. A lot of people are saying it reveals too much. I think they're letting their emotions cloud their judgment. I think it's messing them up. It's making them feel some type of way. I know a couple of people think that Kylo's going to kill Leia. I don't think that's how it's going to play out. So that's my breakdown of Star Wars The Last Jedi's official trailer. I'll see you guys next time.